And we're back. I hope you guys had a fantastic weekend. Thank you for your, whatever you want to call it, patience. I had a great weekend. I hope you did too. Number one, understand something real quick. I know that you guys are waiting, and it's like, oh, why are we waiting so long? Hold on a second. Just give me a moment, okay? I'm getting there. Tonight's an interesting episode. It's episode number 21. I know it said 16 on things. Some of you guys corrected it. Some of you didn't. Doesn't really matter. But tonight's about intimacy. As you will see, I did a Instagram video about intimacy. It's gonna be a good one because I think that's intimacy. One of those things. Timing doesn't matter. When does it matter? What's too early? Will something push them away? Will something not? We don't know. But tonight we do know. You know, earlier, before I get into the stream, earlier, I had a podcast. I had to sit down about the timing of intimacy. When does it matter? What should we know about? Understand one thing real quick before we even get into this topic. And yeah, we're gonna have conversations about it tonight. And I want to remind you guys, it is a call-in show. So call-in shows do have this kind of topic to it. You're gonna go on your own thing, but in general, I want to state something. Fellas, this is for the fellas. Ladies, put stuff to the side right now. This is for the fellas. Fellas, if you want, let me turn my mic up. If is this too much? If you truly want to understand your power, you'll be celibate for the first month of your interaction with the girl you're starting to see. That's how you're gonna know. When you become a victim of your lust, fellas, you lose it. You lose your ability to see things. See what the ladies don't understand about this, and hear me out. What the ladies don't understand about this is they don't understand thinking with that head, the second head, the one you tend to make decisions with that are not frugal. They're not efficient either. You think they are, but they're not. Fellas, hear me out. When you start to think with that head, you can't see people. You can't sit down from them and have a nice back and forth and see them because somewhere in your subconscious in the back there, you're thinking, this is nice, but I don't really hear her. See, ladies, I'm gonna put you on game real quick. I'm gonna put you on game. And this game is very necessary for you to understand. When guys sit down with you and they don't know you, in the back of their head, they hear you, but they're not like fully, like they're hearing you. But somewhere in there, they're like, yeah, yeah, but what would it be like to be with her? And by the way, every single guy on every single date thinks like this. And then, yeah, you have your ways too, but this is what he thinks. And I'm telling you, fellas, that if you were to just take that off the table, which many of you won't because you're a sucker for your weakness, but if you were to take it off the table, take intimacy off the table, you now then get to see them for who they are. What a revealing what a revealing moment. You get to see people for who they really are, not from your interior motives, back end of things. You're waiting for something to happen. Da, da, da. You take that off, and you won't even go on many second dates with any of these girls you keep talking about or thinking about. There's not even a second date. And you're going to ask me, well, why? Because you don't find it that interesting. You may find her interesting because she has a nice body. Take the body out. Now what you got? Do you find it that interesting? And ladies, you're going to say, well, that's very smart. Yes, this is very smart. I agree with you. Many of you will not know where you stand because of how smart this is. This would change the whole game. I mean, this is never going to happen, but let's draw up hypotheticals while we're at it, shall we? You don't, many of you won't understand why, oh, he's not doing, he has to go off of interest now, not based off of what he can get at all in the next month. It's strictly, do I even want to see this girl? Oops. Do I even want to see this girl again? What a statement. Because this is how they're going to have to think if they took sex off the table. If you take seggies off the table, what we got? And if guys operated like that a little bit more, now listen, I get it, it's hard because part of you asking somebody on the date in the first place is a part of it could go there. Not that it will, not that they expect it to, but it could. That's a part of the intriguing momentum. That's a part of the motivation that goes into this. Hey, I see you. Don't leave. I'm gonna get you in a second. I saw you just in the backstage. I'm gonna get you. I want to let my monologue go first, and then I'm gonna get you, girl. Whoever, man, girl, whatever. This is very important, fellas. So when it comes to you ladies, understand something. Yes, men can hold off on intimacy, but do they like you? And many of you don't know if men like you because you don't know men like that. That's why this channel exists. Because there's a way that men tend to think. And sometimes it's from the other head first. And they tend to make bad decisions, poor decisions, not even decisions they mean to. And on the side note of this, I think many of you ladies give men too much credit. A lot of you ladies think that men are smarter than they are. Oh, but he knew what he was doing. Did he? I mean, really, did he? Did he know what he was doing? Hmm? Is he that genius? Is he that smart? Did he truly did he know what he was doing, or was he just living his life, shooting shots? Hmm? And I think that's something we have to come to par with because intimacy is a touchy topic. I get it. Touchy topics. I love them. I love touchy topics. I have no problem with them. But just understand something. Many of them are just kind of doing. They're not as strategic as you think they are. Oh, let me get here, then here. Many of them are not. I would argue the vast majority of them are not. But what are you going to do? I'll touch more on this topic at our commercial break. But for the moment, I'm going to get you in. You ready, girl? Let's do it. Hello.
Hi.
A. What is A short for?
Um,
You don't have
Anonymous.
to say A.
I
It's fine.
mean, it's the initial of my name, but I would have liked to remain as anonymous as I
No
can.
problem at all. No problem at
Okay.
all. Hey, where you calling from? That's what I need to know. I just need to know location and
Washington,
age. All right.
28.
All right. Washington 28. Okay, what you got for us?
So this isn't the first time that I've come onto one of your
Mm,
lives, but
mhm.
it is the first time that I've had the confidence to like come on here and like kind of try and get perspective or like some advice on a situation. Um, Mostly because I kind of felt like everything has been fine up to this point. Had a slight crush out before this call just because.
Hmm.
Um, so I started talking to a guy in November. Um, we pretty much made it exclusive pretty early on. In February, we were intimate. In March, we made it official, and we've been going strong since then. Probably by like May, my family was coming into town. And just a little more context, we both work in the medical field. So, um, hours, like the hours that we work and the times that we work can be pretty hard and strenuous. So, like when I don't hear from him for like a certain amount of time, like I can understand. But as I continue through, so like back in May, my family was coming into town and I wanted him to meet them. Well, he, I guess, got shy. He didn't want to. He said, there's a quite a large age gap between us, but he said he's never done it before. He's not ready for that step yet. So I left that alone. His mom came into town and I didn't like really think to like push to meet her. And so like in the last couple of months, he's been um I guess his work schedule was bombarded with extra days, so I've only got to see him once in May, once in June, twice, luckily, in July, and then we're in August now. And he told me that his schedule should be like freeing up a little more. He travels for work. And so that's partially why I don't see him as often as I do, but when I do see him, it's really good. When I do see him in person, our we both want the same things, family, marriage, kids, and our timelines are pretty much matching up. Now, I just wanted to come on here because I've brought it up to him that it bothers me when I don't hear from him for days at a time. So I just want to know, like the last time I brought it up, I said, like, this is the last time I'm bringing it up. Do you feel like what I've told you thus far is progression, like potentially this is going somewhere, or do you think that I shouldn't bring it up again, or like
Hey,
it's my
let's.
first real relationship, honestly.
Understood. So you're 28, right?
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna go into this right now. Okay, are you all right with that? Nobody knows who you are, so it doesn't really matter. Is that
Okay.
good?
Yeah.
All right. Can you guys hear me clearly? Is this too loud? All right. So let's go into it. How old is he?
40.
All right. So he's 40, and he also works in this industry. What does he do specifically? Same thing as you? Something different? Is he a doctor?
Something
I'm gonna
different,
imagine.
doctor. Yeah.
Yeah, I figured that. I could have drew that just from what you told me. Doctor, and he travels for work?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, the question you asked me was actually, let's go back. What are you looking for at this moment in time in dating?
At this point, I'm looking for marriage, and kids. Very, on the horizon, really. That's with the intent. When we both got into this, we both were looking for a relationship.
And you're not in one, or you are in one? Because I didn't hear that part.
We are since
When did
March.
that happen? March. Okay, March. I gotta ask you, right?
Mhm.
In March, and his parents or his parents came when? March?
My
Ish?
parents came in May.
And he didn't want to meet them, or you didn't ask to? I'm sorry, remind
He
me.
did not want to.
All right. Now, if I'm sitting on the outside, I would say, well, why would somebody that's 40 that's been in a relationship with somebody and it's worked its way into a relationship not want to meet their parents? Would you agree with that question? Fair
Yeah.
question?
Yeah.
What did he say about that? He just said, I'm not ready.
He said he's never done it before, and it's a big step.
A big step to meet somebody's parents.
Yeah.
All right. So I have a little bit of an issue with that. That's
But
my
I
okay.
will say, in April he met my brother. So he met my brother.
And you
but he
by
didn't meet my
accident?
parents. No, intentionally. Like
Okay, fine. But let's just say that's not going to save this thing.
Okay.
So let's just, I hear you're saying where you're coming from, but let's not put a lot of weight to that.
Okay.
The part that I'm having an issue with that I don't love, and where does he live full time?
Neighboring states. Neighboring.
All
Yeah.
right.
We don't live in the same state. It's
Wait, did
very
you tell
close.
me your state?
Yeah, I did.
Where was it again? I'm sorry. I missed that.
Washington.
Washington, that's right. So he doesn't even live in your same state. So
Nope.
how many hours away? How many hours away?
We're very close. Like I just
I'm
wanted
trying to understand the friction on the distance. That's what I'm trying to understand.
Yeah, I hear you.
So
we
what's
live close.
10-minute drive? Like, what are we
20.
talking about? Okay, that's all. Nobody's doing math here on you. That's not happening.
Okay.
Just to be clear, let's push that to the side. Your question was, do you think this is progressing?
Yep.
I'm going to ask you the same question. Don't ask me it, because I have my own opinion. But I'm only knowing facts. You have an opinion from a subjective experience, the details.
Yeah.
I'm asking you the same question.
I do feel that it is.
In what way?
And I guess
In what way?
just from the commitments that he's made thus far. Like we don't have any disagreements, any great arguments. A lot of the things that like when we have in-person time, like I do take notes of a lot of the small things that he does, and they do amount to great things. And I know that I shouldn't like focus on the
What small things? Give me
indexing.
one example of a small thing.
Um, well, like I asked him to get tested with me, and he did. I feel like that's not something a faker would do, a future faker.
Really?
I don't know.
I'm not calling him a future faker, but I don't. I'm not saying that that's happening. I'm just asking where's the point of progression happening? Because if he says, "Okay, I get tested," like, okay, like we get tested, but I'm trying to what other area do you feel like this is progressing?
Yeah. I mean, like
Does that
recently we went on like a road trip
Mhm.
nearby. Um,
Okay, for how long?
really for the day.
Okay, and was that this month?
Last.
And was that the only time he saw you that month?
No, twice.
So here's my issue, right? You got this thing, right? You guys live seemingly pretty close together, pretty close in distance,
Hmm.
and you guys see each other basically once a month.
Yeah.
That's what you told me. You said June it was once, July twice, or
Yeah.
August once, or whatever, something like that. But either way, whether every way you want to slice this pie in the last 4 months, you've seen him 4 times.
Yeah.
That's where I'm asking you the question, saying, where's the progression?
Yeah.
Because I will tell you something, and I know you know this, but I will just reiterate it to you and remind you is that okay, yeah, you can feel like every moment you guys share together is magnificent. But if the moments are few and far between, every moment can be magnificent.
True.
That's not a good measurement stick. Now, if you
Yeah.
were to tell me, yeah, we see each other a couple times a week now at this point, at least, then I would say, oh, okay, so
Yeah.
your measuring stick is different. You're measuring the quality of time you guys have together over time, one after
Yeah.
another. It's the consistency over time is equal to intensity.
Yeah. No, I watched your video on that, and I know that, but it doesn't help that he travels for work, and um he works at like really rural places, and like he works like he'll stay there. He'll pick up the shifts there, and he'll stay there the entire time, whether that be for like 2 weeks or like 3 weeks. But he's staying
I understand,
in
but
that
but but
city.
I understand, but a part of I'm not disagreeing with you, and he may work a lot. Let's just call it. He works a lot, right? Like everybody else. But you have to understand here's the issue I have. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be honest with you. Here's the issue I have.
Mhm.
And it's not necessarily a reflection of him because I don't know anything about him. But I will tell you the issue I have is that I don't have an issue with the gap at all. I don't have an issue
Mhm.
with that age gap.
Yeah.
I do have an issue with a guy in that space taking up time of a girl in her space over here that doesn't intend to do anything there. Now, we can make an argument and saying, yeah, he intends. He sees me once. We can make that argument. But my point is, I don't see a lot of progression happening, actually, quite honestly. I don't see it. Like, if you were to tell me you guys see each other quite often, I would say, okay, the measurement is different. I see that. But he works a lot. Okay, so do you guys want different things at different timelines?
Um, no, it seems like we want the same thing.
Hey, hear me. Listen, man. I'm not telling you that he's bad intention with you. That's not what I'm saying. I'm also not saying he doesn't want anything in the future. That's all. Who am I to say? I have no clue. You're just telling me something new. I've never, this is you guys. So I'm not telling you what this is. I'm just saying some things you need to start thinking and questioning because the what you need to be looking for, is consistency. But that also means you're looking for something to happen more often than not. You want to be able to be around each other more often. And if he can't give that to you or is unwilling to, either one of them,
Yeah.
you have to start asking some questions. That's all. You need to start prying a bit because you guys are in a relationship. I tend to stay out of relationship stuff, but because you called in and get such good faith, I feel like, yeah, it's worth touching on.
Yeah.
I hear you. I'm not saying this is going terribly, but what I am saying is that you definitely need to start. You need to start pushing the barricade a bit more. At this point, if he says, I'm not ready to meet your parents. I mean, honestly, we got to grow up. We got to question some things. This guy's 40 years old. Talking about, I don't want to meet parents. It's almost been a goddamn year in. Like, you're, I can't even talk about it.
Yeah.
That will get me going.
I know.
So that's a decision that you have to make. And I'm not going to sit here and say, "Oh, leave him, girl." That would be irresponsible of me. That's not what I'm going to say. And that's not even what I'm thinking. But I am saying that you definitely need to start poking and prying some things to see if he's willing. And if he's not willing, you're going to have a deeper conversation.
Yeah.
Because this should not last. This has been
Mhm.
going on for way too long,
Yeah.
in my opinion. My humble opinion. I think this whole once a month thing, that shouldn't be going on this long.
Yeah. He did say that pretty soon that would be coming to an end, and the intention is eventually to pick up a staff position at a hospital nearby and not
Whose
be
intention?
traveling. His intention.
A staff
So
position.
he's,
What are you talking
yeah,
about?
like
What's that?
at one hospital alone and not multiple hospitals nearby.
Yeah, I understand. How often you guys talk?
When we first started,
No,
it
right now,
was
right now.
right now. Well, pretty much it was almost every day, and then lately I would be hearing from him like every few days.
And that's what I don't like.
Yeah.
Not a fan. I'm not a fan for a variety of reasons. And the main one being, I don't hear it. And I'm not trying to talk you out of your relationship, by the way, because I will be fair to you. And I will tell you that there's a lot of things that I have no idea what goes on behind closed doors in your relationship. And I don't like to get involved. But I will tell you that doesn't every couple of days in a relationship doesn't sound
Yeah.
right. Would you agree?
Yeah, I agree.
Have you brought it up to him?
Multiple times.
And what does he tell you?
The last time I brought it up, he apologized and acknowledged that he knew he should have reached out sooner, and then
But
he, it's been like 3 business days again. So
this is the norm. It doesn't sound like it's a one-off. I
it's
don't hear
not. Yeah.
one-off here.
Yeah, it hasn't been a one-off.
Yeah. So at this point, right, I can draw a number of conclusions in my head, but it's not up to me. I'm saying at this point, you need to come to him and say, "Hey, listen, I'm just not okay with this." You're in a relationship, right? You're not entering, you're not thinking about being in one. You're in one. It's just,
Yeah.
you either start setting things that like, I'm uncomfortable with this, wildly uncomfortable with this, being in a relationship with somebody that talks to me every couple of days. Wildly. And that doesn't sit right with me. I don't feel safe enough.
Yeah.
Not only do I not feel safe enough, I don't like it. And if this is going to be the case, then you need to tell me right now if this is going to continue. Because this is not what I'm looking for. I'm not even joking. Hey, you need to come. This is not what I'm looking for. It's not what I want. That's what should be talked about.
Yeah.
Now, I know this may hurt talking about it, but that's just, you shouldn't accept it. That's all. Not something you should accept.
Yeah. I figured that this would be the way that this conversation would have gone. So.
Yeah, I knew you knew how it would go, but I think it's important for you to like. I'm not going to be the harsh guy to be like, "Oh, get rid of his." It just doesn't make any sense for me to do that. What I am going to say though is that you need to put your foot down.
Yeah.
Everybody does. If this was a dude, I would have told him to put his foot down too. I've been like, "Yeah, my guy, put your foot down. What are you talking about? Never let that happen. She doesn't respect you enough." I'm saying at this point, for you, you need to put your foot down and say, "I'm just not going to do this anymore in this capacity." Days. I don't hear from my boyfriend for days. The one that we have intentions. Okay, intentions of what? Intentions are just intentions. It's all good and fun and games. I talk about intentions, yes, but they're just intentions at that point. So you have to say something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, thank you for your time.
All right. All right, A. Well, best of luck for you guys. I hope you talk to him.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay. I hope you talk to him, A. A better talk to him. Come on, A. Talk to him. Yeah, we were on the intimacy conversation tonight, but we jumped off that ship real quick because A came in with something heavy. All right, Mary. Mary, I see T-Cat. I see Mary. Mary, I'm gonna get you in real quick. Is that okay? Mary, is that good? I don't know if she can hear me. Hello, Mary.
Wait, hello?
Hello, Mary.
I can't hear you.
Hello. All right, Mary. I tried to call you in, but I couldn't. Yeah, shout out to Mary. I tried to call Mary in, but she couldn't hear me. I don't know. Mary, if you try to call back in. Sorry, I had to push you out because I couldn't hear you. Hello. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hey.
Hi. Sorry, I think my internet's kind of weird. It's like a little
T-Cat.
delay or something.
You got to
Can you hear me okay?
T-Kitty. What's T-Kitty got going
Yeah,
on?
I'm trying to avoid my real name because specific
That's okay.
situation. I hope no
That's
one
okay.
that I know hears me.
No,
They might
won't.
know
They
my
won't.
voice anyway, but
They won't. All right, T-Kitty, where you calling from?
California.
Okay, and age?
I'm 45.
Okay, go ahead. What you got for us, T-Kitty?
It's kind of weird situation. It's kind of a long story, but let me see if I can make it as short as possible. So I have a social karaoke crowd, and in that crowd there are men and women, and there was this one man who my friend introduced me to, and we kind of had like this eye thing going where he and I kind of had like this intense, like, I don't know, chemistry or something happening. And the first night we met, he asked me to go back to his place, and I told him that, like, I live kind of far away. So I told him that, I don't do one night stands. I can go to his house, but nothing's going to happen. And so I did, and nothing happened because I told him that nothing was going to happen. So we just hung out. We talked, and then in the morning, I went back to my truck and I went home. And then it's like, I guess fast forward maybe 2 months later, he's been in the social karaoke crew with us, and he still had an interest in me. And I guess it was like a couple weeks ago, we shared a kiss, and then we were
You shared
enjoying.
a kiss.
Yeah, we shared a kiss. Yeah, we were at the karaoke, and we shared a kiss, and then we were like dancing and kind of having fun, and then he invited me back to his place again, and this time, I went, and I was interested in doing more, so
Oh, you were
things
you?
happened. Sorry?
I said you were you?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, at that point, like, I kind of knew him for a couple months, and I don't know, it was just, anyway. So then we chatted just a little bit after that, and then the following week we went to karaoke, me and my friend, and he shows up with a date. So we were like, what in the world? Like, that is just not right. And then like the next day he texts me and says, I hope you had a great day. So I'm like, where do you go from there? Like, I just left it unread. I didn't touch it. And that was like Friday. So yeah, it's been a few days and I've just
So you
left it
saw him
unread.
out.
And I
Well, you
sent
got hold on. Just to be clear. How old is he?
he's 44.
He's 44. Okay. So you went
Yeah.
out. He went over your place. You guys did the hanky panky. Yes.
Yeah, yep. Yeah, he invited
Okay.
me to his house and
Oh,
then
his house. Okay.
yeah, things got
How could I
nice.
forget? All right. Things got crazy.
Uh-huh.
And then you said it was a week later or 2 weeks later?
It was a week later.
A week later, he shows up with a date.
Yeah.
Okay. And how did you respond at the time?
Well, I mean, a heads up would have been nice, like at least, I mean, because we were like kind of, I mean, yeah, we were like having sex with our eyes, a lot of times before
With
anything
your eyes?
happened, but
With your
yeah,
eyes?
because I mean, yeah, like when we first met and stuff, like there was like a chemistry there, but I held it off. But anyway, it was just, I don't know, my friend and I were kind of, I don't know, she was like, he's a player,
Okay.
you're
So
better
he
than
texted
that,
you.
all
Okay.
that
Okay.
stuff.
And he might very well be. Right? Might very well be a player.
Yeah,
But
might.
hold on a second. Let's just go back. I could also make the argument that you were just kind of like casually hanging out too. You didn't really expect nothing to happen. And okay, it happens. And then you were like, that was it, right?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't think we were like dating at that point. And like, I mean, not dating, but I didn't think we were like, in a relationship at that time. But it's like,
All right.
it's just a little bit of a kind of a
Did
kick.
that upset you? Did that upset you?
I mean, yeah, a little bit. I mean, he could have at least said, because he texted me that night and said, "Hey, are you going to karaoke?" And I said, "Yeah, how about you?" And he said, "I'm thinking about it." He could have at least said, like, "By the way, I'm bringing a date," because he was in our friend circle for like 2 months, so it wasn't like we were.
Sounds like this dude just really don't care.
Yeah, maybe. I just don't know where to go from here. Like,
But
and the
sadly
thing
enough,
is like,
okay, go ahead.
oh, I'm sorry. There's a delay. I apologize.
Okay, no problem. I'll let you continue. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, that's kind of like my karaoke spot where I go every week. So like, he's there. I don't know how to.
Hold on a second. You like this dude or not?
I did. I did.
Want me to answer for you?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, you do.
Oh, okay.
You want to know how I know?
How?
Because we're talking about him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah.
Oopsie daisy. You called into a show and we're talking about him. That's how I know.
Yeah.
And that's okay. Part of the game, right? You like people. No issue with that. I'm just saying, once we get to the point of yes, I like him. See, when I asked you if you liked him, I'm trying to hear you out. If you come to the table and say, I don't really know, I have to check that right there because of course you do. That's why we're talking about him. So if you like him, then you see, if you like somebody, there's a certain level of action you can do. If you don't like them, then it doesn't fucking matter, right?
Yeah.
But if you like them, and by the way, I don't even know if this dude is savable right now. He brought a girl when he told you he might be there that night. Something part of this about this tells me he really don't care.
Yeah.
Have you heard from him since? I
mean, why would he text me? Well, he just texted me. He texted me the day after he had his date, and then I told my friend, I was like, I wonder if he's taking her home to his house, and she said probably. So,
you know what's sad about this? And part of you loved that. Part of you were like, oh well, you know what? I kind of like him. still. I can't not.
Yeah,
Mm.
it's I
You like
just
you
I
like those
just
dirty
I
little
have
raccoons, man.
I have options, so it's like I'm kind of in the mode of like I can move on, but like I don't know how to
Sure.
pivot because like I'm gonna see him at the karaoke spot, and I don't. He likes to hug and he likes to play friendly, like everything's okay.
Mm-hmm. Well,
And
so hey,
like
listen,
even when he
hey,
had his date,
okay, go ahead. I'll let you finish, and then I'll fill my final statement. Go
um,
ahead.
I'm sorry. Yeah, even when he had his date, like we were coming to the bar to get a drink, or yeah, to get another drink, me and my friend, and he hugged us. He hugged us in front of his
Of
date.
course he's gonna hug
So
you. Of course he's gonna hug you because you're just a casual. Listen, this dude don't care. He's just out here being casual with you specifically, and part of it, like I understand your concern here, but like we gotta stop putting emphasis to this. Like he brought you there, he was trying to de-escalate it. He was trying to quiet the noise already. He's like, "Yeah, I'm cool. I'm gonna walk in. I'm gonna give you guys a hug. I'm gonna go back to my date." Like it was just one time.
mhm.
I don't see a lot going on here. I don't feel it. I feel like you're wasting your time here.
Okay.
You want to message him and say, "Well, you showed up to our spot with a date." I don't even think you need to do that. That's my point. That's the only thing you really do right now. I just feel like you're wasting your time with him.
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah, that's
imagine
why I
going
didn't
to a spot where
respond.
I brought a girl or see a girl all the time and I bring another girl. I can't. I just can't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, let this dude
Yeah,
go
so
for a bit. Let him go for a bit. If he wants to come back and
okay.
make it up to you, like honestly, just let that go for a bit. Give it some time. Even in your head, give it 2 weeks. I'm not gonna talk to this dude for 2 weeks. Give it that, even if it's just for yourself. Give it that moment.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I have
Girl, you okay? What you doing over there?
yeah, sorry. It's delaying. It's
Oh,
delaying.
okay. Okay. All right.
I
Well,
have
best of luck.
I
Go
have
ahead. What were
two
you gonna say?
dates. I have 2 dates lined up this week, so I think I'll refocus elsewhere.
All right, good. Just don't bring him to the karaoke bar.
Right? I know.
Or maybe you do. All right, T Cat. Appreciate you calling in, girl.
All
Shout out
right,
to T
thanks,
Cat.
Benny.
Shout out to T Kitty. T Kitty committee. What are you part of the T Kitty committee? What kind of T Kitty is that? Well, you know how it goes. You know the T Kitties. You know what we do over here, man. We're a part of the Biker Girls Club. We're a Biker Girls Club at the local. We sing along to each other's stuff. You know how it goes. That's typically what I tend to think of. What are you gonna do? Mary. Hello?
Benny,
Mary, I can hear you.
wait.
I can hear you. Hello?
Benny,
Hello? Hello?
why can't I hear you?
Yeah, I don't know. I
So
think
weird.
everybody else can, I think, hear you. That's odd.
Wait.
Hello? Hello?
I don't
Mary?
know.
Mary? Hello?
Benny,
Hello? Hold on. Guys, hold on a second. Before I bring Mary back in, hold on, guys. Can you hear me? Am I loud and clear here? Can you guys hear me? Is my audio messing up right now? Huh? I need people to talk. No, I think I'm fine. My audio should be. You can hear me. Okay. Mary, I tried to get you in, Mary. I can't hear you, though. I couldn't hear you, girl. I couldn't hear you. Hello? Hello?
Oh, hi. Hello.
Hey.
Hi, Benny. Thank you
How's
for
it
accepting.
how's it going, La?
Everything's going well.
What's your name? Is it La? Lala? I'm gonna call you Lala.
Yes. Yes, Law.
La. Okay, La. Where you calling from?
I'm calling from Dallas, Texas.
Texas, Dallas, Texas. And how old?
I'm 29.
Okay. What you got for us tonight, Lala?
Well, I met this guy. He's a little older, kind of late 30s. And we met and he really made it known that he definitely want to take it to the next level.
What do you mean take it to
But
the next level? What are you talking about take it to the next level?
like wanting to make it official in things.
Okay.
But we kind of got in an argument. Well, he was kind of moving a little fast, but we kind of got in one argument because I feel like I sometimes have a little toxic tendencies, and I think that kind of pushes him away. So ever since then, I've noticed that his the way he act and the way he do things changes. Seems like he pulled back. Don't really try to initiate our phone calls anymore like we used to. Don't try to text as quickly anymore. But he still still communicate with me. Like sometimes we have arguments here and there, but it's not the same. I did tried to talk to him about it. He said, "Well, yes, we can move forward," but I feel like his action doesn't align with that anymore. So I'm just calling to see, has the damage already been done? Should I just focus on the next and do better, or should I just still try to make this work with this one?
Oh, geez. I'm gonna walk you through this. You ready though? We're gonna have to go through
Yes.
details. We're gonna have to uncover a couple things. You ready?
Yes.
You are.
Any
Okay, we'll see.
answers?
We'll see about that. You ready? How old is he?
Um, 37.
He's 37. You're 29.
Yes.
How long you guys been seeing each other total?
Oh, less than a month.
Less than a month.
Mm-hmm.
How long?
About 3 weeks.
3 weeks. And how many times you seen him?
Twice.
2 times.
Yes,
So you've
because
seen this dude 2 times.
yeah, so second time was because after the argument, we had an argument, and then that's when action started changing. Didn't want to initiate scenes, so I still kept in contact, trying to make it see that if it's fixable or anything.
But hold on, let's get into it. So the first date, where'd you guys go?
We went to dinner, and then the first time we met was in public.
Okay. You went to
Just
dinner,
some
then what?
the second time we met, we went to dinner in the movies. The first time that when we met, we just hung out.
Wait, the first time you met, you hung out.
Yes, like because we just met in public.
Where'd you hang out?
Um, so we met at a bar and then we walked and grabbed something to eat right after.
So you met
I
at a
don't
bar and got a drink.
got a
You
drink,
didn't
yes, and then afterwards we went and grabbed food and hung out.
and then where'd you go?
Oh, we just like still hanged around
Where?
like it was the only thing that was open, which was Waffle House.
Right, but when I asked you the first time, I said, "Where'd you guys go on the first date?" You said, "Oh, but the second date we went out, but the first date we just hung out." And I asked you, "Where you hang out? Did you go back to his place? What's the deal? Like, just be
Oh
honest
no,
with me. Shoot your shit."
no. Sorry, I thought you asked how many times have I seen him. I only saw him
Twice.
twice. Yes, the first time wasn't really a date. That was our first time meeting. The
That
second
wasn't a
one
date.
was.
You went to a bar.
I mean, no, but we met at the bar. We
Oh,
had no
okay.
idea that we was
Okay,
going to
got you. So
meet.
you really okay, got you. So you met out and then you went on an actual date and that was your 2 times.
Right.
Okay. What does he do for work?
He said he's a business owner.
Okay. And what do you do? What realm are you in? What industry?
I'm in logistics.
You're in logistics. Okay, fantastic. All right. Shall we dive into this? So you got on the second date. Everything was going well.
Mhm.
right? You guys got into a fight. Why'd you get into a fight?
Well, since we were still getting to know each other, I kind of was trying to dig in, trying to find information about him. He told me he don't have any children. I don't have children, and he told me he didn't have children. And I was looking for somebody that doesn't have children. But I kind of did a little research, and I saw he posts like a child. So I thought, maybe he do have a child. But he told me that that was a child from his that was not his child. He just was connected with his ex. And that's when I felt some type of way. And I told him that I'm not sure if I want to deal with somebody that, like, even though that's not his child, why are you still open the door with your ex with her child? But he told me that since they already built a connection previously before he met me.
And then what happened?
He kept on saying that it wasn't his child, and
Okay.
I asked for a DNA test. Just some type of proof. And then it just escalated from there.
You asked for a DNA test on the second date.
Well, I didn't tell him to go ahead and give it to me. I was just telling him that if like he's really serious about me, that was something that I do kind of want in the future.
And then how do you
That
respond? How do you respond?
um at first he was like DNA test, that's like something like very just super
But
serious.
actually, let me stop you. What the second time you're meeting this guy, and he tells you out of his mouth, which is the truth to him, he says, "Oh, that's not mine. That's just my ex's kid, and I was with them for a bit." And you take it upon yourself to say, "I don't believe you. Give me a DNA test."
Right.
Is that what you did in a
Right.
nutshell?
And yes, but I
Huh?
think that's toxic trust issues.
So what's he supposed to do? Be excited to see you next?
I thought, prove it to me.
So he has to prove that to you, some random girl who he just met that's doing internet research online that sees him with a kid, that he has to do a DNA test for a girl he just met to prove to her.
No, he don't. But the things that he was telling me, that made me feel like that was okay to ask, because I don't know, this might be a red flag as well. He was quick to, well, I told him that I am looking for something serious. I am looking for, of course, not to him, but just in general. I told him that I am intentionally dating. I do want some serious, like I want the whole nine, like marriage and kids. Of course, I wasn't saying to him. I was just like letting him know, like that was what we're looking for. He was like, yes, he looking for the same thing. So when we was talking, he already automatically brought these things up. So
Brought what up though?
like marriage, kids, and everything.
Okay, but it had what did that? Yeah, in general, he's not talking about with you. People can bring these topics up of yes, I want those things. Would like to get married. I'd like to have kids in the future. It doesn't mean they want it with you. Just like you can bring it up, but it doesn't mean you want it with him.
Yes, but he was saying things
But anyway,
at
long story short, okay, let's move past this. But
Mhm.
anyway, okay, so you did that, and how long ago was that?
That was like around like our first date, so our second time meeting. That was like about like 2 weeks ago.
That was 2 weeks ago. Have you seen him since?
No.
Why not?
His actions started changing. He didn't really try to initiate as much anymore.
Oops. I ain't gonna lie to you. Some of you ladies think you call the shots. You don't call the shots with a 37-year-old dude. You're 28,
Hmm.
29, whatever, 37, whatever. Same shit. You don't call the shots. A lot of you ladies think you control the narrative. You don't.
Hmm.
It's not how it works. You don't get to go up in there and tell somebody what you need, and if they, and they just have to adapt to you. No wonder why he ain't reaching back out to you.
Well, he's
No
still
wonder why he got tired
communicating.
of hearing your voice talking to you, asking you out. It was like, I'm even gonna ask her out no more. Of course. Why would he?
Yeah, so I did, like try to talk to him to ask him like if he don't see anything going on, just let me know so I can move forward. He still continues to say no, he do see things, he do still see like it's a possibility. But like I said, the actions and words not matching anymore. So
All right, let me ask you a question. When you reach back out to him,
mhm.
how did you approach him?
I just like kind of said like I told him that like I apologize. I told him that like that definitely not the best way to do it. I told him that I haven't like been in a relationship for so long, and I feel like I have a problem of like letting a man lead. Like I always want to take control, and like just like after reflecting my actions, and he just told me that yeah he told me that it kind of like s- um I wouldn't say hurt him, but it kind of have him second guessing after when I just started the argument out the blue and it just everything
Yeah.
went left. So
Yeah. And then you
so
went on the therapy session talking about here's where my problems are. I like to take control. Da, da, da. What is he going to do with
mhm.
that?
Oh, I just thought that would make him, be understanding.
Really? The apology would have, but then you go on and tell him what your habits are. Now he's like, what am I going to do with this?
hmm
Mm. Why would you do that? Who told you to do this?
they just told me like
Who's
just
they? Who's they? Who's they?
um I guess things that I see, things that I talk to with people,
Oh,
friends, and
online.
yeah.
Online, you got told to do this type of stuff because they empower you to do this type of shit with no you don't see the outcome of it. And this is the outcome of it, unfortunately.
hmm
Because online, people have convinced some of you ladies that you can do no wrong, and this is what exactly you should do. Hold your standards, question this, put them in this, but that doesn't work for a man that you respect. The only thing you actually really appreciate is a man that you respect. That ain't gonna work with a dude you respect. He's gonna put you down. He's gonna, who are you talking to? Sit,
hmm
shake, kiss is what he should have said to you. The nerve of you. Come up in here talking about getting a DNA test. DNA test this ass. You can sit down for a bit and maybe I'll come back to you in a month. That's what he should have said.
Yeah, so
Now what you got?
right. No, no, I was just saying that yes, like I understand, I can't go back in time and change things. I can only learn and like, apply it to my next situation. So I think I'm just basically asking that even though he's still communicating, he's still like I guess yeah, just still really communicating with me, but is it really like he just not just pulling me along now just for convenience and I
Well,
should
no,
really
I
just
mean,
put my
listen, here's the
focus?
thing. It's not even, I hear you, right? Let me get to your point. The overall point is that if you haven't changed your ways, none of this is going to matter. Because either way, okay, you can solve it for the moment. And then 2 or 3 times down the path, you're going to do the same thing again. And then he's going to say, I'm done with you. And that is after intimacy happens, more than likely. And you're going to pull this string again. And he's going to say, I've had enough.
hmm
So it's not about or whether it's worth going into. The question is whether you can check yourself and be like, wait, why do I keep doing this? What's the issue here? Why am I the one asking him this random dude I met on the second time to get a DNA test because I found online? I mean, the nerve of some of you ladies,
I mean,
honestly.
yes, I do understand that, like I do have some flaws. Like I said, I did mention that there is toxic of me. So
Okay.
it just like he's still trying to like, like say these things he want to be with me and things like that, but the action is not matching anymore. So I'm just trying to see like
Well, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
just pull away and just move
Well,
on
no,
to
if
the
this,
next.
if listen, if you went back and did your humility thing and say, hey, listen, I'm willing to say I'm sorry and everything else, and he ain't gonna do nothing about it, then you can let it go. Then you should let it go. Because there's nothing else you could do.
Yeah, so the damage is done with this one.
Yeah, unless you guys see each other again. Unless he asks you out again.
Mm. But I shouldn't even be the one initiating. He should be doing those things.
Initiating? You mean like reaching? Like, what do you mean initiating? If to go out?
Like, yeah, like initiating dates and things.
You don't need to initiate or plan dates. But listen, I'm going to give you something that I wouldn't normally tell anybody. Usually, sometimes I just tell people let this thing go.
hmm
But I actually hear you like this dude.
Yeah, it just seems like in my past, it seems like I always do this, and I realize that I don't want to like continue to do this. And yeah,
How often do you guys still talk right now?
almost every day, but every now and then we'll have a gaps, like maybe 2, 3 don't talk, but then we start back talking again. Sometimes we still stay on the phone, but I still have a problem with like, not texting consistently how we used to or initiating dates anymore. So it
All
just
right.
had me
So here's the thing, right?
questioning. Hmm.
You really like this guy on a scale of 1 to 10. How interested are you in him?
Mm, I would say an 8.
An 8. All right. I'm gonna probably take that as a 9, but I'll take it. I'll take your 8. Here's what you do. When's the last time you sent them a text? When's the last time you guys had any text at all? When was it?
um, it was today, but very short.
All right. Here's what you do. Verbatim. Now, by the way, this is your last shot for you.
Mhm.
Your last shot. I mean, then you can call it quits if this doesn't go anywhere. Okay.
Okay.
Hear me out. Then you can say it's just not worth it. I don't want to do this
Hmm.
anymore. Here's what you do. What's your favorite food?
Sushi.
You like sushi?
Yes. It's,
Okay. Do you have a favorite sushi spot that you have not tried?
mm, I'm
Or
sure I
one that you
can.
want to try? Sorry, one that you want to try. Sorry.
When do I want to try it?
No, one that you would like to try that you have not.
Um, I'm sure I can find one.
Okay. Well, anyway, it doesn't really matter. You're right. Find one and say, I've always wanted to try this spot. Just send it to them. Send that. Take it, copy paste. I've always wanted to try this spot. Yes, I'm asking you to do more than you're used to doing. Yes, I'm
Mhm.
also asking you to do more than most others are willing to do. But I'm not talking to them. I'm talking to you. And because it's between me and you, I know it tends to work. I know it tends to not work.
Mhm.
Instead of the chitter chat back and forth, see, here's the thing. The reason I'm trying to get you to do this is because if you want to regroup on this and restart, you have to see each other in person
Why is that?
because he needs to be reminded of who you are.
Okay.
Because this back and forth for a week and a half, 2 weeks over text, he saw you twice. He doesn't. He's not reminded. You need to see each other. He
Mhm.
needs to know. Oh, you know what? She is really sweet. Actually, I might have misinterpreted her language. She even misinterpreted the way she presented it to me. She didn't mean it to. Whatever. Whatever. You need to see him. And by the way, you can call it quits after this if you want.
Mhm.
But I'm saying if you really like him that much, that's what I would do. Say, hey, I've always wanted to try here and see if he takes initiative and say, all right, how about whatever?
Mhm.
See what he says to that.
Okay. And if he doesn't, then I have my answer as well.
Pretty much. Yeah. This is just giving him the keys. If he wants to drive, he drives.
Mhm.
But give it to him. And there's nothing else you could do, right? I'm not blaming you. I get it. At first, you could say, yes, that's wrong of you to do. I agree with you. That is a little wrong. I agree with myself when I said that before. But I'm also saying, did you give it your all? Did you say, you know what? I tried to make up for it. He's not doing anything about it. Now I can go.
Mhm.
That's why I told you to do what I think you should do.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. And just have a peace of mind knowing that I did everything I could.
Correct. Correct. Knowing that you tried to make up for it. If he doesn't want to, he doesn't want to. It's not necessarily a reflection of you personally. You had a moment. Everybody has moments.
Mhm.
Yes, I was bashing the moment because I think it's a little absurd. However, everybody has moments.
Mhm. Okay. Yeah. Sounds good. Thank you so much, Benny. That
All right.
definitely helps a lot, and hopefully it goes well. But thank
All right.
you.
All right, Lala. Come on, girl. I'm
All
rooting
right.
for you.
Thank you.
Shout out to Lala. You know what? I want to say something. Lala, as wild as that statement was to require that on a second date, Lala was a sweet girl. Lala's a sweetie. She's a sweetie. She's a sweet girl. The thing I like about Lala, I'm gonna tell you right now, the thing I like about Lala is she has enough humility to look back and say, yeah, you know what? I was wrong. I respect that. I think she deserves another chance. I think Lala deserves another chance. She's a sweet one, and I think she should get it. I think she should get it. I'm rooting for her, man. I appreciate her honesty too. I'm rooting for her. And I think, you know what? Because of this, I actually think Lala is going to win. I think Lala is going to win in general, in life, but you know how it goes. Let's go, Lala. Hello? Mary.
Can you hear me, Benny?
I can.
Oh, I'm on.
Do you want to be on camera?
What do you think, Benny?
All
Of
right,
course
here
I
we
do.
go. All
Yeah.
right.
Hi.
What's going
Oh
on,
my
Mary?
God. Okay, so I got a great, well, not great, but hold on. Pretty good story for you. Hold on. What is this? Okay.
Let everybody know, Mary, where you're calling from.
Okay, guys, I'm calling from Jersey. I'm a Jersey girl. And I am, guess what? I'm going to be 57 on September 4th.
Woo, let's go.
Yeah. Anyway, so I do have a story, but I do want to start with one thing, and that is that I've now known Benny for almost 3 years, right? And Benny's not like, this is, and I know Benny hates this, but like, I just want to tell you guys, like, what a great guy this guy is. He, oh my God. Okay, so I started off having one-on-ones with him, right? Which I highly, highly recommend. I probably had about 10 of him, 10 within like a year or two, whatever. But anyway, every time we had a one-on-one, it brought me closer to the peace that I needed within myself, right? Anyway, so from there on, like, oh, and also I mod for him on TikTok, and so does Miriam. Shout out to Miriam. But my point is,
Yes.
oh wait, my point is this. He's a great guy. My dad passed in 2024, right? And he knew that. Do you know this guy checked in on me almost every day? Almost every day. So this is something that's really special in my heart.
Very sweet of
Okay.
you, Mary. Very sweet of you. Go ahead.
Okay.
I'm
But anyway,
listening.
so let's go to
I love it.
anyway, I have to say that because Benny, you are so special to me. But anyway, and I'm really digging this YouTube now. You
Yeah,
know,
it's different.
in the beginning I was a hater, and I
Mhm.
was because I was like, ugh, I like TikTok. I like, the rhythm of what we had,
Mm.
But anyway, so oh God, Benny. So tonight I was at and I'll show you pictures later, but I was at okay, so where I live, this community, we have a lot of people and we, do a lot of fun things and whatever. So tonight we had a girls' night out, right? And we went to this really nice restaurant. And we were all sitting at tables and this and that. And then I saw some people that I knew just from town and, we're talking to them. And all of a sudden I kind of in the corner, I kept seeing this guy and I kept seeing him like eating, like he was kind of kept looking over. And my girlfriend said to me, Mary, he keeps like, seems like he's looking at you. I'm like, and he was a good looking guy, right? And I'm like, yeah, I think so too. Anyway, I kind of ignored it and we kept going on with our fine time. Anyway, the end of the night comes and we're like all just breaking up and saying goodbye and this and that. And all of a sudden, he's this Benny, guess what I did?
The double back Bonnie.
Of course I did.
Yeah. The
And
double
you know
back-
what? You were in my mind. I was like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna fucking do it. I'm gonna fucking do it. And so I did. I looked back. Benny, he looked back. I looked back. But it was kind of weird and awkward. And as we look back, you know me, I'm not very I'm a little bit loud. So I started cracking up a little bit loudly. He looks at me. He's laughing. I'm laughing. We start cracking up. And then guess what happens? We get talking.
He went up to you.
Yes, he did. He's like, wait a minute. Well, also because he thought he knew me, and we kind of have mutual
That's
friends
the
or whatever.
way. Oh, does he? Did he?
Yeah, yeah. And he thought he recognized me, but like I really don't know him, but like, through whatever. So guess what? He got my number.
How
Benny,
old?
it was it
How
was
old is he?
you don't want to know.
I would like to.
Really?
Yes.
Well, I'm 57. Okay, Benny, this is not bad for me. I know you're gonna think it's bad, but it's not that bad for me. 46.
Oh, no, it's not bad.
That's not bad, right? Okay. Because Benny, I got my kids. I don't need more kids, and so I'm fine, right? But
So he came
anyway,
up to you. He came up to you. Got your number.
no, we're like we looked at each other, we look back, and then we look at each other. And it was a little bit awkward, like because we were like, and then I look back, and then my girlfriend goes, "What?" And then I look, we start laughing, and then he's like, "Oh my God," he goes, "I think I know you," and then he comes up to me, and then he did, he knew my name, like but I didn't really know him, and
Mhm.
we got talking about like our town and people and whatever. Do you know that we spent about 20 minutes and my girlfriends were all there, like, we were supposed to be like having this, but I was just spending the time talking to him. And
You find him interesting.
Benny, I don't really like anybody. Actually, I pretty much hate everybody. But I'm intrigued.
Wow.
Yeah, I am. Because he found the humor in like that whole double back bounty. Like he got it. Like he was like,
Yeah.
what is, And so I just love when people get it. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like, and he
Yeah.
got it. So
The double back Bonnie works.
no,
Works every time.
Danny, it was a don't back Bonnie. I swear to God. But anyway, he's got my number. We talked for like, 20, 25 minutes. And then, he walked me. It wasn't my car because I carpooled with these other ladies. He walked me to the car with the ladies. It was so sweet. It was so sweet.
He walked
And
you.
he was walking out. I was walking out, and he walked me to the car. And he said, "Listen," he said, "I'm going to give you a call." I said, "Yeah." I said, "I look forward to it." And yeah, so I'm excited.
I love it.
Yeah,
I love
I'm
it.
excited.
Listen,
But
I'm excited when you do things and they start to work. Now, you could do these all the time, and I'm sure they work at times. But with the one you kind of interested in, you like, and when it works and things momentum happens, it's beautiful.
Benny, that's what it is. Because there's been so many of these things where it's just like here and there, whatever. Okay, here's my
Mhm.
whatever.
Mhm.
But there was something about, first of all, he's like my type. He's dark. He's tall. He's got these like beautiful green eyes, and he's cool. He's cool as hell. And he just, I don't know. There's something about he would. We were just like kind of like giggling and laughing. I don't know. It was just funny, but
I'm glad he didn't make it. I'm glad he didn't make it back. Make it back home with you.
Ah! Benny, are you glad I wasn't hanging from the chandeliers?
That's right. Jesus Christmas.
We won't talk about that. Okay. But anyway, that I just want to tell you because you know what, Benny, I got a little bit of a little excitement.
Good.
That's the only
Sometimes
you
need
know
a
me,
little
like
excitement.
I used to call in like years ago, but I
Mhm.
haven't called in a long time. But
Yeah.
Benny, I'm a little excited.
I love that you're a little excited. Excitement is just the birth of something different. And on every occasion. I think it's a beautiful thing to be excited about something new and fresh.
Yeah, I am. I'm a little excited. So anyway.
I love it.
But Benny is a great guy. Listen, guys, if you have not got a one, and this is not promoted, but if you guys want a one-on-one, it's kind of life-changing. And I'm not just saying that. There's something about it that Benny just I don't know, whatever he did, he did some type of hocus pocus on me, and Yeah.
That, that's very sweet of Mary. I appreciate you, Mary. Thank you very much. It's always sweet of you. And by the way, it's always good to see you. And I love hearing your stories. And thank you for calling
You
in and
too,
explaining
Benny.
that. Because, by the way, I'm going to explain to the people after we get off what the double back Bonnie is, because it's confusing for some people. They don't understand here. Some of them are new. So I'm going to
Oh, yeah,
explain that
yeah,
when we get
yeah.
off.
Absolutely. Okay.
Shout out to Mary. Mary, I appreciate
All
you,
right.
girl.
Okay.
Much love to Mary,
Bye.
y'all. Appreciate Mary calling in. Honestly, Mary is an OG. Let me tell you about this. And listen, I want to explain the double back Bonnie to some of you ladies, because some of you don't understand. I'm going to tell you how this works magic. And then you just forget to do it. But Mary's an OG from TikTok. I started this. I started this almost 3 years ago. Actually, about 3 years ago. Maybe even a little bit more at this point. A couple months more. Yeah. Wow. A couple months more. 3 years ago, I started doing this on TikTok. These were call-in shows I would do all the time, just like this. We'd call in, and I would talk to people calling in. And by the way, my channel was just starting to get going. And Mary was an OG. That's when she started calling in, talking. She booked a couple sessions at the time, and she's been a moderator on that channel ever since. So Mary's an OG here in this game, in our lingo. But the double back Bonnie, for everybody that's curious, it's the most simplest shit. It's basically the look back. Ladies, so your problem, ladies, some of you ladies have a problem. The problem is you're not willing to look back after you pass the dudes you like. You just pass and you say, well, they're not going to do nothing, not going to do nothing. What are you doing, dude? What are you doing? And part of that is when you pass, you look back, man. Just look back, bro. That's the invitation. That makes him want to do something about that. That makes him want to come after you. But you ladies don't get that. And the ones that do get it, they end up getting all the men. They end up getting all the men. They just do. They just do. They get all the dudes and they snatch them up from some of y'all because, it just happens. Just happens. Duty free. Guys, if I'm going to do one last call. It's been an hour and 12 minutes. Let's get it going. But sorry, my ear be itching sometimes because I got this ear thing in. Guys, if you want to call into the stream tonight, I'm gonna give one last time for anybody who does want to call in. The link is pinned in the chat. It's also pinned in the description. I'm gonna ask you guys. This is my your YouTube crash. This is my ask. I need you to like the video and I need you to subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel now. If you have not done that, that's my ask. That's my only ask tonight. Subscribe and like the goddamn video. Subscribe to the channel, like the video. That's it. That's it. And if you want to call into the show, I'm going to give you another 30 seconds. If you want to call in, anybody else wants to right now, you got to hit the link in the chat pinned up there or in the description. It's the same thing. It's a StreamYard link. You can't miss it. Can't miss it. I'm going to give one last shot for anybody else who wants to call in before the night is done and over. I will be live tomorrow night on here, but I may do TikTok beforehand because tomorrow night's Wednesday already. Jeez. Wednesday already. Yep. Oh yeah, subscribe, call, hit the link. That's right. That's right. I started going on my original rant was about intimacy, but I'm gonna save that for a full video. I'm gonna save that for a full video. You know how it goes. Different video I'm gonna put up in here. All right, y'all. Listen. I just need guys, listen to me. Just subscribe to the goddamn channel. That's it. Okay, that's it. Just subscribe and hit that. Secondly, I appreciate you guys being here tonight. Thank you guys for the love. Thank you guys for the call-ins. Thank you for the support. Thank you for being here. I will see you guys tomorrow night, 9:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here. As you guys know, I'm trying to do most of my lives here. Very few on TikTok, maybe once a week TikTok. I may do a TikTok before I go live here tomorrow night. But for now, I'll see you guys tomorrow night, 9:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Wait, what do you mean the link doesn't work for you? Hold on. How does it work for you? You hit the link. It should work. Is it Ari? Ari, the link should work, bruv. Shout out to Green Mile. All right. Appreciate y'all being here. Much love. I'll see y'all next time. Bing.